Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of lines parallel or perpendicular to axes. This is standard A.2G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 35 of the 2022 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we just have one line right here, and we need to find which equation best represents this. Problem is we're used to looking at lines typically in the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, and that's not what we see. We just see y equals 0, y equals -6, and then x equals 0, x equals -6. Well, what does it mean when let's start with this a. Y equals 0. Well, when we are plotting, typically we need two coordinates, right? We need the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So in this case, all we get is the y coordinate. Y equals 0. So let's just take 2 points. All right, so I guess if y equals 0, x can mean anything we want. All right, so let's make x equals 0 in one. Let's make it equal 5 in the other. Okay, so I can plot a line between these 2 points here. So 0, 0, that's just my origin. And then I've got 5, 0. Okay, so that's 2 points there, but I could also supply a different x, right? I can make it 1, 0, or 2, 0, or 3, 0, or 4, 0, or -1. I can -2, -3. All right, you notice what we're getting here. So if we were to draw a line that connects all of those and includes all the points in between, right, because all of these are going to be continuous rather than discrete, well, basically, I just got the x-axis. Okay, y equals 0 is just the x-axis, and that is not my line, but that's what I can do with these. Okay, so let's try y equals -6. All right, so I'll do the same thing. Let's just start putting some points in there. My x, we'll just do 0 and 5 again. X of 0, y of -6. Oh, there we go. X of 5, y of -6. Okay. And then I could make my x of 1, or my x of 2, my x of 3. All right, so yeah, that's looking pretty good. So when I have a y equals, this is what I need to note, right? When I have a y equals something, the line is actually going to be parallel to the opposite axis, parallel to the x-axis in this case. So since I do have a horizontal line, I am wanting a y equals because I'm wanting it to be parallel to the x-axis. So B is looking pretty good. Let's check my C and D. X equals, okay, so I can do that same thing. X equals 0, y is whatever. All right, so x is 0. Let's just do y of 0 and y of 5. All right, so I could also do a y of 4, a y of 3. Okay, so basically I'm just drawing the y-axis now, because I can make my y's negative. I can make my y's anything I want to, right? So this is my y equals 0. This looks like it's my y equals -6. This is my x equals 0. Not what I'm wanting. And let's just try this x equals -6. X equals -6. Let's just put 0 and 5. So x is -6, 0. X is -6, 5. I could do x of -6, y of -4, y of -9. Okay, so I'm drawing another vertical line. And that's going to be x equals -6. So these two, when I have an x equals blank, is going to be parallel to the y-axis. Not what I'm looking for. My answer is B.